Harry Tuttle, heating engineer at your service.
Tuttle? Are you from Central Services? I called Central Services.
Well, they're a little overworked these days. Luckily, I intercepted your call.
You did... Just a minute. What was that business with the gun?
Just a precaution, sir. Just a precaution. I've had traps set for me before now. And there are plenty of people in Central Services who'd love to get their hands on Harry Tuttle.
Hey everybody, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino, and we want to know,
Have you seen this one?
It is so hard to believe that we are so far into November already.
Year is about done, man.
I know it's Thanksgiving, then Christmas, and boom,
About
boom,
to-
boom.
it's
We're
gonna-
all
yeah, 2025 has and will continue to fly by, I'm afraid.
it is. But I'm glad that we get to be here together for episode number 235. Hello,
Yeah.
everybody. I'm Jay Bullington.
I'm
with-
Keith Carcino.
And we're back with episode 235. We're getting into a movie from 1985 today. But before we do that, let's talk about what's been entertaining us lately. Keith,
Okay.
what you been into lately?
Glad you asked. Liza got me into this show. It's featured on Peacock. It's called All Her Fault, and it's a limited series, I think just like 8 episodes. And the very opening scene starts with this mother that goes to this door. She knocks on the door, and this older lady answers and goes, "Can I help you?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm here to pick up my son. He was supposed to have a play date over here tonight." And she's like, the older lady looks at her and confused and says, I'm the only one here. There's no." And the mom's like, "Wait, I have a text. This is the right address." She's like, "Yeah, this is the right address." Turns out, we won't go into, deep details, but the kid is not there, and she doesn't know where he is.
Oh, wow.
And it stars Sarah Snook, does a great job as the lead. Also has Dakota Fanning, who has a
I
really
love her.
interesting part too. She does great in this as well.
She's a really good actor.
And it just goes in circles, and it is crazy about people blaming other people. What happened? How are we going to get this kid back? Where is the kid? Who took the kid? It's just it's a roller coaster ride. I highly recommend it. All Her
It's
Fault.
called All Her Fault.
All Her Fault. Yeah,
Okay.
and it really ropes you in from the very beginning. Like first scene, it just gets right into it, and you're rolling with it. So highly recommend it. Cool movie.
Cool.
Oh, actually, limited series, I should say, TV miniseries.
Okay,
This
interesting.
this other one that I wanted to talk about is one that I think you've seen too, The Long Walk.
Oh, yeah.
That's one that sticks with you, doesn't it? Wouldn't you
Oh
say?
yeah, another Stephen King adaptation.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I love the premise. Thought it's a good
yeah.
idea. Interesting story about a bunch of boys that are kind of not recruited really. They're like,
Oh no,
it's almost like an accepted, or you have to join. It looks like the U.S. is falling on really tough economic times, and so in order to kind of spur, I don't know how they can twist it, like they're gonna, I don't know, build up U.S. rapport, but they're also offering a handsome, monetary reward for whoever can last the longest, and just all you have to do is walk.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's all you have
that's
to
all
do,
you have to
and
do is
then
walk.
survive.
Right. You have to maintain like a 3-mile-an-hour pace, and
Oh,
if you
man.
slow down, you get 3 warnings, and if you don't make it past the 3rd warning, a bullet goes through your head, and you just left on the side of the street. And then the rest of the walk has to keep going. Interesting. And I love like the characters and the dialogue between the two, how they
love
kind of
it.
build relationships along the
Okay.
way. And
It's a great reimagining of the story. I read this story when I was in high school.
oh yeah, is it one of his
way
short
back.
stories?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And oh man, this version of it is so good. I thought they did a great job in this movie.
I totally agree. Highly
Yeah.
recommend it.
Yeah.
And it's just from this year, 2025, The Long
Mhm.
Walk. Yeah, good one. There's a few other things, but not really noteworthy. Not really worth the time of
Mm.
the our valuable time on this
Our
podcast. I'm
valuable
sure
time,
can be
yes.
better spent with you telling me what's been entertaining you.
Well, sometimes I have like a list that goes on and on, but this time I've been mostly watching stuff that I've already seen, that everybody's already seen.
Okay. Okay.
But I did go do something fun here in Austin,
Uh-huh.
at the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center.
I know it well. I used to live right by there. Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
They have the Nightmare Before Christmas light trail there now.
Ooh, cool.
And actually, I've been twice. With a couple of
Okay.
friends, been there twice over the last
That's
couple of weeks, and
fun. Yeah.
just had so much fun. It's just a great. They did a great job with the installation with the lights and the statues and
Is it kind
everything.
of like you will walk along the entire trail and they have
Yes,
like different little things set up along the way?
yes. As you
Super
walk
cool.
along, you go through like different scenes from the movie, and
Uh-huh.
just they did a great job in staging all this stuff. It's
Very
really
cool.
fun,
I love
really
that
fun.
idea. Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you're in the Austin area, or you can do that, that's going to be there through November 30th. So it's
Ooh,
really fun. I highly recommend it.
cool.
Lots of fun. Okay. So let's get into our movie.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in this movie. Let's just jump in. Our movie is from 1985, Brazil.
Do you wake from your finest fantasy only to return to your daily nightmare? Is your mother about to look younger than you do? Does the woman of your dreams
I love you. In my dreams, I love you.
still have a few doubts? Then it's time to take a stand. To break out of your dull, humdrum life and into Brazil.
So pleased you can make it right this way.
It's about flights of fantasy and the nightmare of reality.
We're all in it together.
Terrorist bombings,
I don't think it involves anything unsavory.
You trust me, Jack?
and late-night shopping. True love
You don't trust me?
Trust you? Trust you? The man who hijacks my truck, loses me my job, has every security man in town looking for me? Of course I trust you.
I was only trying to help.
Yeah.
and creative plumbing.
There's your problem. Can you fix it? No, I can't.
From Terry Gilliam, director of Time Bandits, Jonathan Pryce,
Sam, what are we going to do with you?
Robert De Niro,
I came into this game for the action, the excitement. Go anywhere, travel light, get in, get out, wherever there's trouble, a man alone.
Katherine Hellman, and Michael Palin.
We've always been close, haven't we?
Yes, Jack?
Well, until this all blows over, just stay away from me.
Brazil. It's only a state of mind.
We're all in it together, kid.
From 1985, Brazil, directed by Terry Gilliam. Now, Terry Gilliam was a member of Monty Python and the
Okay.
Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Okay.
He was the only American member of the group,
Okay.
and he was also the one who did all the animation shorts in their shows.
Gotcha. Other
Okay.
than that, though, that's the only kind of tie to Monty Python's
Oh,
franchise, or there are
oh
other
no,
little-
because
little
he
tidbits of it,
he directed Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
right?
And
Okay.
then he also did the movie Time Bandits. He also did the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Right. Okay.
Most famous for this and for being with Monty Python, though. That was his thing.
Gotcha.
Stars of the movie: Jonathan Pryce is the main character. He was in the James Bond movie Tomorrow Never Dies. He was in Something Wicked This Way Comes, and he was in Glengarry Glen Ross. And then an actor you may have heard of before, Robert De Niro, is in
Yeah, I
this movie.
recognized him as a young Robert De Niro in this too. That was cool to see. I was like, that guy looks familiar. I
You
know
know,
him.
The Godfather, Raging
Uh,
Bull. I
a
don't think
few,
we need to go on and on about
a
him.
few smaller, low
Yeah,
budget movies,
yeah.
right?
Catherine Hellman, who is most famous, I think, for being on the TV show Soap. She's in this film.
Okay.
Ian Holm, I love he was in this movie. He was in Lord of the Rings, but also he was also, if you remember, he was in Alien. He was the evil robot in the original
Oh
Alien
yeah, yeah,
who
yeah.
made sure
Okay.
that the creature got on the ship and everything.
No, no, I will. You're assuming that I have not seen the whole movie Alien all the way through. So
What?
yeah, you might want to add that to your list. I've heard it's a good one.
OMG. You're
Yeah,
kidding me, Keith.
I've been wanting to watch it. I've
Keith,
just
you're kidding
never.
me.
I have not.
This is
I'm not.
huge.
Yeah, so maybe bump that up a little bit
Oh
on the
my
queue if
God,
you don't
yes. Oh my God,
mind.
that is huge.
And I know I'd like it. I just have
Oh,
not
there's no
sat
doubt
down
in my mind. I
Right,
just can't
yeah.
believe you've never seen it.
I know. I should
And
say
liking
that
the
though.
kind of movies that you like. I'm just shocked.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm
but everyone
shocked.
says like a legendary kind of horror
Oh,
sci-fi movie, and it's right up my alley, right? Yeah.
it is. Okay, that's going right on the list.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
please.
other people in this movie, Bob Hoskins, who was probably most famous for being in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I recognize him, yeah.
Yeah. Michael Palin is in this, who was in Monty Python with Terry Gilliam. And Kim Greist is in this film. She was in the movies Manhunter, Throw Mama from the Train, and she was in Chud. Do you remember Chud?
Chud, yep,
Cannibalistic, what was
Uh,
it? Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. Chud.
classic.
Really, really classy movie.
Chud.
Anyway, quick summary. A bureaucrat in a dystopic society becomes an enemy of the state as he pursues the woman of his dreams.
Okay.
Once again, I get the summaries from IMDb, and they are incredibly oversimplified,
Right, absolutely.
overly simplified.
Right.
But it really is. And this movie, okay, this movie. Had you ever heard of this movie?
Never heard of it.
I didn't.
No.
I
No.
figured you probably didn't know this movie because it
No
came out
clue.
in '85, which
Right.
isn't that when you were born? Am
I was
right?
like 4. I was
you,
4.
okay, you were 4, so
I was
you wouldn't
young.
know it when it came
No.
out.
No.
I went to see it when it came out because it was a big deal when it came out. We'll get into the story behind it later. So we go into this movie in a dystopian, very polluted, very consumerist and overbearing, bureaucratic, totalitarian future. I mean, it's just a mess.
Yeah.
And it's based on elements of the 20th century. So our main character, Sam Lowry, pardon me, is a low-level government employee who frequently dreams of himself as a winged warrior saving a damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Those dream sequences are so cool. You know,
Yeah, they are really cool.
They shot most of those with miniatures and puppets.
That was neat the way they did that. And
Yeah.
it has like I think for the mid 1980s, I would think this is kind of futuristic. This is kind
very.
of pushing the envelope for the time, I would
Yeah,
say.
the effects were quite remarkable for then. So right before Christmas, this insect gets jammed into a teleprinter and it misprints a copy of an arrest warrant, and it changes the name of the person they're arresting from Tuttle to Buttle.
Right. And it's funny they have the same first name too. Nobody caught it, and it's going to ruin an innocent man's life, unfortunately.
Yes. So, Archibald Buttle is killed accidentally instead of suspected terrorist Archibald Tuttle.
Of all things, right? Who would have thought?
So Sam discovers the mistake when he finds that the wrong bank account was been debited for the arrest. So he goes to visit Buttle's widow to give her the refund, and then he finds a glimpse of the upstairs neighbor, Jill Layton. Now, Jill Layton she's been trying to work. She's like, my neighbor got arrested wrongly. She's trying to find out what happened also.
Right.
Also, she's a truck driver, and he is very shocked to see that she is the woman. She looks exactly like the woman in his
the damsel
dreams.
in distress, right?
Yes.
Resembles her.
Except that she has this really short butch truck driver
Right.
haircut.
Right.
And in the dream, she's got the long flowing golden locks of hair, it's so funny. Anyway, so Sam, he sees her and he tries to approach her, but she disappears before he can find her. So like I said, she's been trying to help Mrs. Bettle figure out what happened to her husband. But bureaucracy in this movie is not. I mean, oh my God, talk about paperwork. Is
my gosh,
it is
paper
such.
everywhere.
It
Paper
is.
everywhere.
It's so funny to me. Well, not funny, haha, but so interesting to me that in 1985 this movie came out, and it was like, oh, look where we're headed, look where we're headed, and now look at this. And we're looking at this movie now,
Yeah.
and it's like we're there
40 years ago. Minus a lot of it's digitized, so it's not as much paper. Other than that, I mean, you're still dealing
the
with a
paper
lot
thing
of the
and
same
all the
stuff.
duct work and everything. It's
the
just
duct work,
hilarious.
the duct work was over the top. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so now Jill, she is considered a terrorist now by the government because she's been trying to report the wrongful arrest, and of course everything gets twisted around wrong in this movie. So meanwhile, Sam reports a fault in his apartment's air conditioning, and Central Services are not very helpful. That's Bob Hoskins and his partner. But then suddenly, Tuttle shows up. And this is Robert De Niro as Tuttle. Now, Robert De Niro really wanted to play the lead role in this movie.
Okay, right.
But the director told him, "We've already got it lined up. We've already got this actor who's perfect for the lead role."
He was still willing to take a secondary role.
Yes, but he said, "But if you're interested, I would really." And he said, "Yes, he wanted to be a part of this movie so much. He really did."
Okay, interesting.
He was a bit of a pain in the neck.
Robert De Niro already.
Yes. Because
before his,
well, he was already famous.
Well, that's right. This is way after Raging Bull.
And
right.
Taxi Driver,
right? Taxi Driver, sure.
But he was. I mean, everybody else would do like 3 or 4 takes of a scene, but he would do like 20 takes of a scene or 25 takes because he just didn't feel like he got it right.
Okay,
he just wanted to do it again. Yeah,
yeah.
So he was a. This actually making this movie was not easy.
It doesn't look easy. There's a lot going on, man.
Things went wrong, right and left.
I can imagine.
Oh, things were accidents were happening constantly. It was just a mess. I mean, it was just So anyway, the freelance heating engineer, Robert De Niro, Tuttle, he shows up. He fixes the air conditioning, but then the 2 central service workers show up. Their names are Spoor and Dowser. I love the names in this.
Spoor and Dowser.
And they're like, oh no, you put in a request for that we have to, and he's like, well, it fixed itself. And they're like, oh no, we don't believe you, And so meanwhile, he's stalling them so Tuttle can escape out the window. I love that escape scene when he goes down that wire.
Yeah.
So Sam discovers that Jill's records, they've been classified, and the only way to access them is to be promoted to what is it? It's called information retrieval. That's what information retrieval. Now, he never wanted to be
right. He's like completely happy in his low-income job and doesn't really.
He does not want to move up to this position.
Right. Okay.
Even though his mother was all setting up, and his mother, of course, is famous in this movie for getting her face lift.
She's very well off and is very active in the plastic surgery world.
Yes, and the plastic surgery scene was very painful for her.
Right.
They
really?
glued all that stuff to her face when they're pulling on it. It's actually pulling her face.
Oh gosh,
it was very painful.
Ugh, hard to watch too. Yeah,
she's all about getting plastic surgery from Dr.
What do you
Jaffe.
do to look younger again, Jaffe?
Yes, Dr. Jaffe, who was the actor who was in Moulin Rouge.
Okay,
I can't think of his name right now, but he was wonderful as the master of ceremonies in Moulin Rouge. Okay, so Sam retracts his refusal by speaking with Deputy Minister Mr. Helpman at a party hosted by Ida. So after getting Jill's records, Sam tracks her down before she can be arrested. And all of a sudden just says, "I love you," and she's like, "Huh?" And
I don't even know you.
She's this weirdo, and he shows up in her, and I love you, and she's like, "Oh yeah, really?" And then she kicks him out of her truck.
I would too if I were her.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. Yeah,
he's really weird. Don't even.
So they end up back together again. They're stopped at the mall, and they're frightened by a terrorist bombing. There's terrorist bombings right and left
all over the place, right?
Yeah. And all the rich people just continue your lunch, just keep going,
like a lightning strike. Just continue.
We'll be fine. The poor people might get hurt, but we're fine. Don't worry.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So then government agents come and take Sam, and he wakes up in police custody. So then at work, he's chastised by his new boss, Mr. Warren, for his lack of productivity. You're just not doing enough. Sam goes home and finds that Spoor and Dowser have repossessed his apartment, and it looks like it doesn't even look like the same.
No, man, that is like worthy of a huge lawsuit. What did you
Yes.
do? I did not
And
give you
these
permission.
two deserve their comeuppance so much. They're such jerks, and they get it really good. I mean, they
Yeah.
are,
Oh,
oh
yeah,
God.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Tuttle appears in
Uh,
secret and helps Sam get revenge on these two jerks by filling their environment
Sewage.
suits
Yeah.
with sewage.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just
Nice.
so perfect, so
That's the way to
fitting,
do
so
it.
fitting. So Jill finds Sam outside his apartment, and they take refuge in Ida's house, where they share their first kiss. So
Okay,
it
she's
seems
warming
like
up to
she's
him.
starting to warm up to this guy. Okay, so Sam falsifies government records to pretend like she's dead, and then she can escape. Then they spend the night together, but in the morning they're apprehended by the government at gunpoint. And then Sam learns that Jill was killed during his arrest. She's gone. And now he's being charged with treason for abusing his new position.
Oh,
He's
so now they're
he
after
has
him.
been restrained in a chair, and this huge, oh God, that scene where the
What
camera
is the
pulls back.
right? You're like in the bottom of a nuclear war,
Yes,
silo.
it's huge and frightening, and he's being tortured by his old friend Jack Lint.
Right.
His old buddy is the one torturing him.
Who
So,
comes out in this really creepy
oh, that
baby
baby face
mask.
mask, which
Yeah,
is
it's
so weird.
what?
So weird.
So weird.
So, as Jack is about to start the torture, though, Tuttle and other members of the resistance, they break into the ministry, they shoot Jack, and they rescue Sam, and they blow up the ministry building. And then Sam and Tuttle, they run away together, but Tuttle mysteriously disappears amidst all these scraps of paperwork that he just turns into paperwork and then disappears.
Right.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but things are getting weirder and weirder
Yeah,
and
I've
more
definitely
and more
noticed.
outrageous.
It becomes hard to determine what is reality and what is maybe
Exactly.
a figment of his imagination.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So Sam stumbles into the funeral of Ida's friend, his mother's friend, who died following a botched cosmetic
Oh
surgery.
man, she was one like, oh, it kept saying,
Ew.
doctor said a couple more weeks,
Oh,
I'll
it'll
be
be fine. And the
fine.
next
I
thing
mean,
you know, her body is nothing but a mass of gel and bones.
I
It's
love
just,
the
oh,
way she kind of like slips out of it,
deteriorated.
right? Just falls out the bottom of the casket. Love that part.
So
Yeah.
now Sam finds out that his mother, after all her face work, now she looks like the young girl Jill, the one he was in love with.
Creepily
And she's
so.
too busy being fawned over by all these young men to care about her son's problems. She doesn't care about him anymore. All
During
these
the
young men
middle of
want
her
me.
best friend's funeral, just
Yes.
thinks it's okay.
Yeah.
And she doesn't care anything about her son anymore. All she cares about is herself, and
Mhm.
this is what she'd been, spending so much money, time, and effort doing. All that
Right.
risk was to look young, and now she is, and she's getting what she wanted the whole time,
Yeah.
which really shows her true character, which is pretty sad in itself.
Absolutely. Well, then government agents come in and break into the funeral, and Sam falls into the open casket. Now, then he falls through this black void, and he lands in a street from his daydreams, and he tries to escape police and monsters by climbing a pile of flex ducts. All these ducts,
It's here or no for sure. Okay, he's
Yeah.
definitely sleeping through this or imagining it, or
something is wrong.
something is not adding up here.
Yeah.
Especially when he ended up in it was almost like the same kind of roadway that was in his dreams. And then you
Yes,
see
with
the
the
goblins, the little baby goblins who were
Yes.
there from the beginning. It's like all
Yes.
kind of melding together. It's
Well,
cool.
that's it. He opens this door, and all of a sudden, boom, he's in the truck with Jill. Now, boom, oh, I'm in the truck with
Wait,
you now,
wait,
Jill.
wait,
And they leave
wait,
the
what?
city together. Oh, happy ending. However,
No,
the
I
happy
can't.
ending is a delusion.
Sure.
And then it's revealed to us that Sam is still strapped to that torture chair. And then realizing that Sam has been permanently driven insane, Jack and Mr. Helpman, they say, oh, he's a lost cause, and they leave the room. And so Sam just stays there in the chair, smiling and humming the song to himself, and then the credits roll. Boom, the end.
I really like the ending. The ending
I
was
did
done well.
too. I did
really
too.
like the ending. I thought it was really well done. It leaves you kind of feeling kind of
Okay.
nasty inside, but
Okay,
that's good.
here's
I'm
the
glad
thing.
I did that.
The studio did not like it.
They
did
wanted a
not-
happy ending or what?
They wanted a happy ending.
Where they drive off in the sunset?
Yes, and they
can't.
actually
Can't happen.
actually edited it. They took the film from him and made an edited version. I've got it. I can watch it
Oh,
also.
really? It's
because
where
it's an alternate
it's-
version, and they
it's
call
where-
it. It's the what is it? The Love Conquers All.
Oh God.
They called it the Love Conquers All version. It
Okay.
is almost 45 minutes shorter than the regular film.
Okay.
and they cut out everything, and everything's all happy ending, la la la. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense whatsoever.
It can't, and then yeah, it
It makes
can't.
no sense whatsoever.
Oh, it
Here's
sounds
what
terrible.
happened. Terry Gilliam was fighting with the studio all this time with the film, and he's so mad about the. Well, then this film, this University of Southern California asked him to come do a film class. So he's like,
Hmm.
okay. So he brings the film edited and finished and shows it. Then he starts doing it. Well, first, then he did that there. Well, he's not supposed to be doing this. He didn't have permission to show the film yet, but he keeps doing it. Took it to film festivals. It starts winning awards. Well, then the studio has to face the fact that we've got to release this movie the way he wants it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
And I'm glad they had
the
to.
critics went nuts over it because they were like, "Yeah, that's the film."
Mhm.
Because the version they came up with, the happy ending, was ridiculous. It didn't make
It
any
doesn't
sense.
make sense, and
Oh,
it
and the
just
editing is
falls
so
flat.
bad. It's just really bad.
Really.
It's
So it's the
really,
same
really
movie up
bad.
until the last part, and they just have what Jill live at the end.
Not just that, not just at the last part. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff cut out that they left
Oh.
out of it. I mean, it's
Oh,
just
sounds strange.
it's very strange, and to the point where it's like, what was that? Where they put a commercial? It
Uh-huh.
was like so weird. The editing is so bad.
Huh.
But
Is that what they
but
put a
I'm so
commercial?
happy that he, in the end,
He
won.
got what he wanted, and
He
it
got
was
to
the
show
right
his
move.
version of the film.
Mhm.
I've
Good.
got two critics quotes here, just two. Kevin Nguyen from The Verge says, wildly inventive at every turn. Gilliam's satirical vision of a cruel and violent bureaucracy rings eerily true of this political moment, like I was saying.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
one of my favorites, I don't always agree with her, but I love to hear what she says. Pauline Kael from The New Yorker. It's like a stoned slapstick 1984. You know, the book
Oh
1984?
yeah.
A
Okay.
nightmare comedy in which
Yeah.
the comedy is just an aspect of the nightmarishness.
That's a really good way to put it. It's true.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Scores. IMDb score 7.8, which is good, but I thought it'd be higher.
That's very good. Are you kidding me? For
Yeah.
IMDb? Yeah,
Okay,
that's very
Rotten
high.
Tomatoes, tomato meter, 98%.
Damn. Wow.
Critics loved this one.
Wow.
Popcorn meter, 90%.
That's still
Yeah,
pretty
the audience
high.
liked it
Okay.
also. Yeah,
Wow.
but it was a big hit with the critics. It was really, really,
Wow.
and it
Okay.
made the studio just like, okay, you were right, Terry.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Uh-huh.
they had to face the fact that they were
Yeah.
wrong. You know,
Yep. Well,
and so I'm just glad we got to see the actual authentic version of this film
sure.
because I would have been so disappointed.
Well,
So, let me ask you.
yeah.
After watching this film,
Mhm.
one you've never heard of before, would you
Right.
recommend this movie?
Oh, that's a good question. As I was watching it, I kept trying to like think about how I would answer this inevitable question.
Uh-huh.
And there were some parts that were I was like scratching my head, like, what is going on here? There was even one part where I had to kind of like look up to make sure that the plot I was thinking in my head was actually what was really happening.
Oh,
Like,
yes, yeah.
okay.
It's
So
twisty.
this is how it's very twisty.
I
Some parts-
recommend a second viewing. I really do.
I think I need to because after watching the first time, I thought there was also some humor. There's definitely humor in it,
Oh,
but
yeah,
to
definitely.
me, a lot of parts kind of fell flat.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I don't know if I would recommend it.
Okay.
I didn't really enjoy the whole thing in its entirety. There were some good parts. I love the ending. It made a lot of sense, and I thought that was the
yeah.
way to do it. But all in all, 2 hours, 12 minutes, it was a long watch for me. I had to watch it in 3 different sets. It wasn't my favorite movie.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But,
No, it's interesting.
It's also interesting too, and I think before we started recording,
Mhm.
I was thinking there's no way I would ever watch this movie again. But after our discussion just
Mm-hmm.
now, I'm thinking maybe this does deserve a second watch and
I'm
give it a
telling
little
you.
more time because I
This
see it
is-
in a different way now. After
Yeah.
hearing the way you explained it in that way, it's like, oh, okay. Oh,
I'm telling you,
okay.
every time I watch this film, I see something I didn't see before.
I love movies like that.
You know, I always
Yeah.
find something new that I hadn't noticed before, a detail. Or something.
Okay, I need
So
to
I
find
really
time
do.
to give this another shot. Maybe.
I highly
Okay.
recommend it if you got time for it.
I feel bad. Maybe I didn't give it the attention as much as it deserved, and I need to go back and try again. But okay, good to know. Good to know. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Okay, so
Yeah.
but interesting. I'm very curious to get your
I remember
your
you mentioned that
reaction to
too.
this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, folks. Well, listen, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, or whatever it's called now. X, it's called X. It's been X for how many years now, and I still call it Twitter.
Right.
It'll always be
It'll always
tweeting
be
and Twitter to me. You can find our podcast. You can find us on Apple and Spotify, Amazon Prime, wherever you get your podcasts, wherever you catch your pods, we're there. Wherever you find them, please subscribe to us and leave a rating. We really appreciate that. So, for our next episode, Keith, you have a movie for me, correct?
Yeah, I do. I have one.
Okay.
It's about an hour less than what this past movie Brazil is. Only an hour and 20 minutes. But
I should have warned you that this movie was one of the longer ones that we've done. Yeah.
If watching a movie for a little longer than I want is my problem, it's a good first world problem.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Not too bad. This one though that I have for you for next time is from 2003. It's written and directed by Chris Kintis, and the name of it is Open Water. Open Water.
Oh. This is a shark movie, isn't it?
This is yeah. It's based on a true story. And I was trying to determine, do I want you to watch Open Water or Open Water 2 Adrift? Because I actually think Open Water 2 Adrift was better, but I think it's better to go at it from the very beginning.
I'm a completist.
Yeah.
I
am
too.
too.
At the beginning. Yeah.
I am too.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I don't want
this is really cool because this is a movie that has always been on my list, kind of you know what I mean? One of those because I love of course, I love Jaws.
Right.
Love Jaws. From all my life,
Oh, this is not Jaws.
Always,
I think temper your expectations.
But it's always been on my list, though.
Okay.
One of those movies that that I wanted to check out. So cool.
It is based on a true story about it's about two scuba divers who get stranded after a tour.
Okay, now movies that are based on a true story can mean anything from we used their name to nothing here is real.
Right, exactly. It's a good little phrase to put in front of our title so people will decide to tune in and watch it. This could happen to me too.
Okay,
but
cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about it. I have really low expectations for this movie. I think you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate this movie.
Okay. By the way, I just got it. Speaking of hating things, I was watching I couldn't sleep last night, so I was on YouTube going down rabbit holes. I pulled up something that there was the worst performances in film ever. Worst performances in film ever. And guess who was in there?
Freddie Got Fingered? No, Kirk Cameron.
Kirk Cameron.
Really?
Kirk Cameron in Saving Christmas was in there.
Deservedly so.
Out of 50, I think he was like number 15 on the list. I mean, he was pretty high up there. Yeah.
Well,
everything that we griped about him, they said the same thing. It was hilarious. It was so funny.
We were talking factual. It wasn't opinion.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, that movie.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the movie is Open Water next time. All right. All right.
Yeah. Well, can't wait to get back with you and discuss it.
Okay.
This might be for a 2-hour plus movie. This might be the fastest episode we've ever had for a long movie, man. We rolled through this one today, don't you think?
That's true. It's a long movie, but I think we did. Yeah.
But I think we touched up on a lot of the parts.
We went through the whole. We spoiled everything, right?
We spoiled it all, right? That's what we do.
We spoiled everything in this movie, right? We didn't leave anything out.
No, it was good talk as always.
Yeah. Oh,
good times.
Dude, always. I love
Isn't
this.
it? I know.
I look forward to this every time, buddy. Every time.
Yep.
All right, friends. Well, until next time when we go out into the open water, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Garcino.
And y'all keep watching movies.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.